Oh, hey Stella, how you doing? Oh, I just realized I need to turn my second camera on because I'm recording this process. You're good? Good to know. Yeah, I'm pretty good as well. I don't know if you were um I don't know if you were American, I can't remember if you said or not, but if you are, happy 4th. Hopefully you had a good celebration. Okay, so I think the lighting is okay because I had to adjust it earlier. What did I miss? No, I was just saying happy 4th of July if you're American, and then I was checking the lighting to make sure it was all right. So, also trying to remember what I was planning to do at this stage. I need to probably spray it with water. This way the paint blends in a little bit more. Of course it runs a little bit more too, so you have to be a little careful. Question, what time is it for you when you start stream? I'm East Coast, so it's 11 right now. Yeah, it's 11. 11 p.m. I think you said you were Midwest. A lot of Midwest actually that pop in. Okay, so I need. Oh, so you're also East Coaster. Yeah, I usually go on for like 3 hours on average. And then I take like an hour to fall asleep. But it's fine because I don't have to wake up super early anymore. Last stream you mentioned that you draw. Do you draw well or make some art in general while you're watching? Yes, I do. That's good, yeah. I'm always wondering sometimes, like, when people pop in, like, what they're up to. I was gonna use this color right away, but I don't know if I need to add white to it or not. Maybe I'll put it down first, then I'll add white on top. I'm looking through my Jupiter pictures here to make sure I have the right idea of the colors that I'm going to use. Okay, we're going to need white. And probably orange a little later. I've had my glasses off all day and now my head hurts after I put them on. I just put my glasses on just now. Because earlier I was quickly doing some game stuff. Zenless Zone Zero is what I was playing. Pretty well crafted game. So far at least. And yeah, my head was hurting too. Kiwi, hey, how you doing? And Levy, what's up? It's Ray, yes. Space? Oh yeah, space, yeah. I got the prescription for my glasses just this past weekend, and it's huge upgrade because it's been 7 years, so everything's in like super HD now. Made a new video today about a hater on my channel, and yes, I'm calling them out on it. Like, I don't care. You can come for me all you want. I haven't had a hater yet. I haven't had anyone say anything, which is weird. It's like an 8-year-old. What are they doing on don't they have like a thing where it makes you like stuck on YouTube Kids if you're not of age, or maybe they just made like a different account, I don't know. Okay, so the swirlies are going to move in like this. Started a whole fight with me because they said that they had a gold plaque. Like, are you doing, you with your 81 subscribers are goofy? I think they don't have a gold plaque if they're they had the time to do that, because everyone, almost everyone with the gold plaque, super busy. But yeah, best thing to do with hater comments is to just ignore them. It's never worth the time. This is what I said, yeah. In general, internet arguments are not really worth. It's like a waste of time. Most people too are kind of just trolling for engagement whenever they're trying to start arguments about anything. Especially on Twitter. Made a video about it and had the screenshots of what they said. Yeah, you shouldn't even have bothered with that, because unless, I don't know, does YouTube have a block feature? Because once they see that you pay attention to them, then they usually just feel like they want to bother you more. Oh, they made a video of you. So it's like a response video. This reminds me of old YouTube. You probably are younger, so you don't remember these days when YouTube used to have like a star rating system and like response videos. So you could basically respond to other creators. There's like a button for it. And they took that away because people were arguing and throwing shade at each other too much, I guess. Best to never engage with the shit on YouTube, yeah. The comment section of YouTube is like half the reason that I watch YouTube. Because it's funny, but obviously if it's your comment section that you have to deal with, or it replies on your comment, just ignore it. Let me see. Okay, so I need to make swirls like that, going around this part of the eye. And they're pretty much in like a very light color, so I'll mix that color here. I just do like that. There are 4-year-olds on YouTube. That's crazy. They took the video down. I just don't like that there are 4-year-olds on YouTube. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. On the internet back in my day, it had younger people, but not as much as it does today. It's a lot more access to it, I guess. Parents don't care at all now. Yeah. I even had one of my aunts, she has, or not aunts, one of my cousins, she has young boys, and she just gives them iPad. And I'm just like, I think she's changing now, but yeah. I don't know why parents do that. It's like the worst thing you could do. Because, like, first of all, it's an iPad. It's like thousands of dollars. Secondly, yeah, your kid should not be online. But I heard that like a lot of younger people who are having kids, since they know about the internet, they're actually like a lot more wary about letting their kids use internet. So maybe it was just a lesson that we needed to learn the hard way. Because the internet for public access is still pretty new. It's like 50-ish years or something. Not even that, maybe. Less than 50 years. $30 years, dang, that's like nothing. That's as old as I am. Saves the youngins from getting flash bombed by the most abysmal points of horror. Oh, this thing's not capturing what I'm painting. So I'll raise it up here. It looks good, thank you. I think I can finish this today, but I said that yesterday, so who knows? Who knows if I can or can't. I'm being careful with these strokes because I'm trying to replicate what the reference was showing me. Like there's a certain pattern to the swirls that are on Jupiter. I'm trying to make it at least look like that, not that it has to be exact with a reference, because that would be impossible. There's like so much detail. But yeah. I'm gonna take the video down because I don't want to be a jerk. Yeah, it's probably good to like, especially if they took their video down, because sometimes people, they will bait you to make a video and then they will claim harassment. It's down now? Yeah. Clocking in, consider me a lurker now. Will do. Thanks for clocking in. making a new OC. Are you uh designing OCs mainly for like character design purposes, or do you have a story that you're developing? Making story, that's cool, yeah. Yeah, that's my goal as well eventually, to get some graphic novel stuff going. Stuff I've been writing for years, but haven't drawn out yet. Oh, I don't think I'm capturing what I'm doing again. Let's keep it up here for a little bit. I hate that glare. I don't know how to get rid of it though. Maybe like... no, that doesn't help. But I'm drawing on paper, and then I will make the story on my iPad so I can draw online and post pictures. Do you know what software you're using? Or maybe you're already using a software? Like I think there's Procreate, Sketchbook, I can't remember. There's a couple other ones. Clip. My Clip membership ran out a couple weeks ago, and I was doing physical painting, so I wasn't able to catch the sale. So I decided that I'm gonna wait for next year to renew it and maybe learn some other softwares, because there's Krita on desktop that's apparently very good, and it's completely free, open source. So I'm gonna try that out, and then on the iPad I'm gonna try out... I have a bunch of softwares that I want to try out on iPad, because I like the way that it feels with the pen, but I haven't really made anything, like worked on a full-fledged project on it yet. But yeah, Clip's good. Clip Studio. That's what a different streamer I watch, she used that. Is it like another art streamer? Yeah. If it's like another small art streamer, you can let me know so I can follow them too. That way I can see what other people are up to. He plays games too. I thought about playing games, but it would pretty much only be games that I can run on my iPad. Zelda Zone Zero is really good. Like the animations are top notch. The character design's great. Soundtrack, sound design, did a really good job on it. I wanted to stream it, but I'm not really not really sure I should stream it, because particularly on YouTube, when you stream like variety, I guess, you get punished in the algorithm, because then it doesn't know how to place you, I guess. That's why a lot of people who do YouTube professionally, they make like 3 channels where they put different content on different channels. Do you know what the movie Hamilton is? It doesn't sound familiar, but I haven't watched movies in years, so let me Google Hamilton movie. Oh, it's 2020 Disney. The Broadway play? Oh, or maybe it was originally a Broadway play and they made a movie. Is that the one? Yeah, okay. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for while you brought Hamilton up. I stayed up till 4 in the morning today. Like yesterday night, you stayed up till 4. I technically stay up pretty late, but I'm usually still resting even if I'm awake. But yeah, I prefer to work later. It's just easier to focus. So, what's going on with the music? Oh, it's like a level music. That's why it's like this. It has ambience rather than this. I'm changing that as well. Maybe I should change to the Stellar Blade. What time to stay up till tonight? For me, after the stream, I'll probably stay up for an hour or two. Maybe I'll play a game while I watch something. And hopefully I'm tired at that point. Or maybe I will do a quick workout and take a shower, go to sleep. That's probably the healthier option. Trying not to stay up too late nowadays, but sometimes when I'm like working on art, I just like kind of working on art or even playing games, I just kind of lose track of time. Me making my OC bald now. Everyone's OC is bald until they draw until they draw the hair on. Almost everyone uses the circle method, I guess, for the head. So technically, I hate drawing hair. I love drawing hair. It's one of my favorite things to draw. It's something that you struggle to draw, or is it just like you don't necessarily like to draw the hair? I struggle to draw it. There's a bunch of tutorials that might help with that, but I'm sure you've already looked at them. What I can say is that like it looks complicated, but it's not as complicated as it looks to draw hair. But yeah, depending on the hairstyles and stuff of your OCs, you probably will eventually come with your own tricks on how to draw it easily. And this thing, the camera didn't hold, or not camera, the video thing, the phone. It didn't hold its position. I think it slowly falls. Yeah, it slowly falls. So I was painting and basically nothing was being shown on screen, but I think that's fine. Whatever. Okay, let me see if I can I use this to hold it up? No, it doesn't help. Maybe I can move my actual canvas down. It's a little better? Okay. And these OC is an amputee. Are they a missing hand, and do they have like a cyborg part or like a puppet arm maybe? I don't know. Missing an arm. Is an amputee restricted to limbs? I'm just thinking of this suddenly, because what would someone who's missing an eye be considered? I'll Google that later if I remember. Missing an eye is still amputee? Really? Or blind, I don't know. I'm gonna check right now. Okay, so an amputee is a person who has a limb amputated. I guess that definition restricts it to someone who, one, it has to be a limb, and two, they have to have had it amputated, which is, I guess, a medical procedure. So yeah, it's a pretty restricted one. That means that if you lose your limb in an accident, is it still considered amputee?
Sometimes feel harder, but things will be right without a doubt. Yeah.
Amputation is the loss or removal of a body part such as a finger, toe, hand, foot, arm, or leg. It has to be an appendage. Okay, so loss or removal. Okay, that means that it counts. Yeah, I was looking it up. This is what undiagnosed ADHD looks like. Real. My dad and my friends think I have autism and ADHD. That's a hell of a combination. But yeah. From what I'm able to tell, which is probably not very much, but I can usually tell when people have what's it called, ADHD, but not autism. Like sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can't, but apparently it's because there's so many different kinds that it's harder to recognize. But then, like, for something like ADHD where you can actually medicate it, I don't think you can really do much for autism, but but like learn to cope with symptoms. But for ADHD, the reason why I haven't gone in is because I'm not going to medicate anyways, so there's no point of really getting a diagnosis. I'm remembering a funny thing. One of my cousins has autism, some kind of autism. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I remember my dad talking about it because he, I guess they met up for something, and he met up with his brother and was talking to the kid. I'm saying kid, he's like an adult now, but he basically said, "Oh, his autism got better now." And I'm just like, that's not how it works. Oh, I hear fireworks still. Yeah. I imagine they'll go on all night. That's how it was when I was in Florida. It was just all night. That's pretty cool. Hate fireworks. Yeah, I heard autistic people don't like loud noises, so maybe that counts as a point towards it. And I like to repeat things that I do. Do you mean like repetitive tasks or like physical tics? Or maybe just in general having sameness in like a routine and stuff like that? Predictability. Ticks. Ticks, and I watch the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I'm not like that. I hate when my day gets like an unexpected thing that I have to deal with. Like when there's something that no one told me about. And then suddenly I have to go somewhere or do something that I wasn't mentally prepared for, but I don't think that's autism. I think that's just anxiety or something. Like if it was a problem, I would maybe consider it to be anxiety, but like I think in general people don't like having their plans interrupted. Oh yeah, for physical tics and stuff like that, yeah. The movie that I'm watching over and over again is Monsters Incorporated. I like that movie. The OG one kind of looks creepy, but the new one looks, the Monsters University, looks pretty decent, or looked pretty decent. There are movies that I would watch over and over again when I was younger, but not anymore. Like, I don't know if it was because that was the only movies that we had, or if it was because like kids tend to like want to watch the same things over and over again or multiple times. That came out when my mom was in her teen years. Dang. No, I feel old as shit. I didn't know it was that long ago. How old was I when Monsters Incorporated came out? Let me check. Monsters Inc. Release date November 2nd, 2001. So let's say 2002. That is 22 years ago. Yeah. So that means I suck at math. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I was 8. I wasn't that old. I don't know why it felt like it was. Or maybe when I watched it I was older, but when it released, I didn't watch it yet. That's why I may be getting mixed up. Mom says she feels old as hell. Looks great. Yeah, it's getting there. The problem I'm having right now is the colors don't look like they look in real life on the camera. On or on stream, the colors are, because of how bright the light that I'm using is, the colors are kind of higher contrast, I guess. So here looks brighter than it is in real life. Well, everything actually looks brighter than it is in real life. Yeah, it looks better on the stream actually. Oh well. Like for the real life one, I'm gonna have to go over this outside area with some more white because it's actually yellowish. It's not as white as it looks like on stream. My OC is done and it looks bad. You know that it like it never stops not liking your art. But yeah, because I was gonna try and be like, oh, don't be so hard on yourself, but I can't say that as someone who's like super critical of themselves, so. Not the eagle. It's America Day, it's fine. The eagle sneaked in there. I am the hee monster. Ehe monster. Oh, Michael Jackson. I used to be able to do the moonwalk, but I haven't done it in years, so I probably can't do it anymore. It's Friday now. Yeah, I guess so. I count my days differently. I start the days on 6. The world is wrong, I'm right. Now I'm doing Duolingo. Oh, I had a Duolingo subscription and I haven't really used it since the subscription expired. But what languages are you learning? Spanish, German, Japanese, Latin, and Italian. I'm doing French, German, Italian, and Spanish in that order. So it's mostly French and German right now. I'm not doing a very good job keeping up. With keeping a consistent studying schedule or anything. But I know a couple people from those countries that I can bother every now and then if I ever get serious about studying it. Japanese or Asian language as in general. Some Eastern languages too. I decided not to because the characters are like they add an entire other layer of difficulty because of the alphabet that they use. Or I guess it's not alphabet, it's something else, but yeah, the language system. I'll just absorb whatever Japanese I can absorb from watching anime. Start screaming at people like I'm a JoJo character. 43 streak. I did about a year, a little over a year actually, and then I dropped it. Well, there's some people with like really long streaks on. I'll be back in a little. Yeah, no problem. Take your time. Actually, a hair or something stuck there. I don't know if it's possibly too late to get out at this point. That sucks. Back when I did this, I didn't take care of the brushes I was using, so they have a bunch of hair loose that got like stuck in the paint on the canvas. Oh, hey. Hey, Ruin. How you doing? That's my call sign for you now. Hey, Ruin. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Mask. Yeah, painting. Oh, follows? I think that was what it was. Thanks for following, guys. The Turtle Boy and Kill. Hello, Ray. I should warn you, I am unleashing a feral pack of women on you. Honestly, I've dealt with that before, so I'm fine here. What were you up to, by the way? Was it ASMR or drawing? Kiwi. They voted for someone who was good with their hands, and yeah, so it's your turn to be the anime harem protector. Oh. Right on time. I like how it just blends in with the background music. We're playing Pokemon and I was trying to be say so, I swear. I don't believe you. But yeah, that's my cue to get a drink of water. Annabelle, hello? Annabelle. Stop drinking the paint water. Oh, I'll never do that. For free. Finally, someone knows Ruin is not safe, so. Yeah, we know. We don't have that emote. Ow. Is it the emotes from that thing, what's it called? Better TV or something? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, 7TV, yeah. Do those work across channels, or do they work specifically for certain channels? I think it's specifically for certain channels, right? Like you have to set it up with your channel to work with the set of emotes. I haven't tried setting that up yet, so I'm not familiar. Depends. Yeah, you gotta set up. Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. Sorry, I was adjusting the camera because I'm trying to work on the bottom section of this and it wasn't capturing. But gotta set it up and choose which ones work. Yeah. Where's Cages? Lost the sub. I don't have money to sub to everyone. I haven't played Pokemon game in a while, but I'm interested in Pokemon Red, White, and Blue, aka Power World. I just don't have the specs to run it. By the time I get a computer though, it should have a lot more content. It should be fleshed out and stuff. Because I haven't played a Pokemon game since like... it's gotta be over 10 years at this point. Can't remember exactly. Oh my god, I love that tech. Artism. Yep. Yeah, I think after this layer, because it looks a lot less white than it is on stream. On stream, it looks very white. The portions that go around, they're actually kind of yellow, so I'm gonna have to go over them with white off stream. But I can at least get the swirls in, and the bass tones, I guess. Oh, I need more on my palette. Running out of paint here. Oh, jeez. Need to push the colors more towards yeah, some parts of it need to look more coffee-ish and less ramen noodle. But yeah, I'll work on that after. Just need to get the patterns in. Hey back, how you doing? You summoned me with the mention of ramen. You hungry right now, or are you planning to make some ramen? Always. Something I could do later. I have some ingredients that would probably allow me to make some American style ramen, aka cheap soup noodles. Let me check the reference to make sure I'm getting this correct again. Looks like I need to make some sections that are like very stretched to kind of emphasize that there's a lot of pull. Maybe I can do that in this section here. You thinking that the border will help with the colors? I hope so. The contrast that I had before when it was blue did help the middle pop, but it also made it look not like Jupiter. So hopefully this helps frame the eye better and retain it retain the pop that the center has. Oh crap, I kind of didn't make this as smooth as I wanted to, but I think I can add some blue or something in there. Most of the border is going to be like milky, creamy kind of color with some hints of blue. So there's a lot that I have to work down, because right now there's still a lot of blue. Can't remember exactly why it does this, like what the science behind it is, but I'm sure it has to do with like elements rising and falling and reflecting sunlight. I just don't know which ones. Yeah, what's the cute pupper's name? I actually didn't even ask them. I didn't even ask them if it's a boy or girl. I just assume that it's a dog. I always assume dogs are boys for some reason. 4 months though. And it's kind of not completely happy right now, I guess, because the owners obviously had it for 4 months before they gave it away, right? So it's adjusting to them. They took it for two reasons. One, because they would have ended up in a pound if they didn't. And they were going to get a dog sooner or later. Probably later than sooner if it wasn't for this opportunity. It's a free dog. At home, sister-in-law has, with their parents, they have tons of dogs, so they know how to take care of dogs. They just needed I guess a dog of their own, which I guess since it's a shepherd, it's 4 months old, it'll grow a lot larger than it is in that picture. That's their home security right there. They can charge you for defending your home in Canada, but they cannot charge your dog. I just assumed it was a dog. Yeah, well. Oh, I'm back, and I have Pop Rocks. Those are the candies that make that crunchy sound, I think. So now not only do you have fireworks going off outside, you have fireworks going off in your skull. No, the fireworks are done now. Okay, well at least there's that. We'll have fireworks in my head when I eat Pop Rocks. Yep. Guess I should try mixing some blue in with the cream and see if I can get some of that other effect that I wanted. Like your PNG duper, by the way. Yeah, it was drawn by a Twitch streamer called Blue. I'm probably gonna have to design an actual one, but I like this one because it looked silly, and the other drawing that I was doing looked a little bit too I don't know, it was like a drawing style that I didn't really like because it was my drawing style. That's basically why. But I'll probably design an actual one sooner or later. I don't really know if I should go lore heavy, because I've seen some people with some really, really cool and very deep lore. But then there's so many assets and stuff that I'd have to design if I wanted to go that route, that I don't know if I'm up for it just yet. Yeah, your old one looked very anime. Were you around then? I don't know. Can't remember, but yeah, it did kind of look more like a anime character. My braces hurt. Oh, you have those? I had those when I was young too. Yeah. They had put retainers in or something, like some small bars at the back of the teeth. And a couple years ago I got rid of them myself, because if you wanted to go in for them to take it out, it was like $200. And it's literally just a bar, like a little bar that was kind of falling out anyways, so I took a file and scrubbed away at the glue a little bit and then pulled it off. Probably not a good idea to do that, but yeah, braces were a pain. It got tightened. They will do that for I think like every visit, right? They tighten them a little bit. Um, remember they gave me some stuff, and I can't even remember what it was for. There was like rubber bands and stuff that they gave, and I never used them. I don't remember what they were for. Oh yeah, rubber bands as well. Hours in. Okay, so we have an hour left. Doubtful that I'll finish this on stream, but we did do a lot, so it's okay. How much more are you wanting? I'm guessing finish the border and maybe adding the storm. Pretty much. Like every other detail that I would add on top of that is probably 95+%. So like very small amount of actually completing it. So once the swirls are done, it's basically lightening some of the parts and making the center a little bit more towards the orange. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the deal with this one. They're like, oh yeah, the rubbers. I think I probably just rip them out. Don't do that, but yeah, those are annoying. I'm taking a look at it from a distance to kind of get an idea. Shit. My camera turned off because I keep forgetting to hit the record button. Every 30 minutes you have to do that. Make it stay. Every 4 seconds. Yeah. Thinking about when it is starting to hurt my teeth. The dentist used to ask, like, oh, Oh, how long do you keep them in and all that kind of stuff? And I would have always lied. Hopefully they knew, cause yeah. Well, it turned out fine for me, so that's the silver lining, I guess. Oh, Blue. Hey, how you doing? What time is it for you? I guess it's the morning, 7 or something. Guten Morgen. I'm doing pretty good. Sleepy, yeah, of course. Yeah, 7 a.m. I've been sleeping a lot. Yeah, you finished up with your school and now it's time to catch up on years of lost sleep. Planning on working on anything? Or just getting up and starting your day? Yeah, so what I'm seeing is the surrounding of the clouds will probably have a layer of orange that I want to add in, and that will help it pop against the parts here where it's near the orangish red center part of the eye. And then for the parts that are outside with the blues, I'll add white, and then I'll add a slight light blue around the clouds so that it pops against that. Breakfast, and then I don't know, editing maybe. Still have to finish the Dokkomi vlog. Oh yeah, the Cookie Monster festival, from what it looked like from the pictures you shared. That is crazy that it's 7 for blue when it's 1 for, yeah, it's Europe, Germany. They are 6 hours. France and Germany 6 hours ahead of us. Japan is 13. They're basically in the future. Oh, I know why it's not doing it properly. I don't have enough water on the canvas. Of course it would have dried up, it's been a while since I've been streaming it, so... Yeah, that's better. Gonna go grab food? Yep, take your time. That's very great. Yeah, it's coming together. I like the swirls that I'm getting. Looking at the reference photo, it's kind of confusing to understand how I'm supposed to move the brush, but I think I figured it out. And the key seems to be having the canvas wet, actually, so like when the canvas has moisture on it, it's acrylic paint, so it flows better. This corner here I'm blocking, so I'll just do it instead of... I was gonna move the canvas, but it's fine. I see lightning bolts on it. Do you? I haven't added any. On the Jupiter? There actually is lightning on Jupiter, but I didn't add any. It'd be cool to add some. Lower left. Oh, is it like, is this one? Is that the streak? That looks kind of like lightning. Lower. Or this, I don't know. Probably gonna get covered up. Make sure it's wet. No, it's more. On Jupiter, I see thumbprints. Yeah, like one giant. Yeah, it's got swirls and stuff in it. Yeah, like that. The music is the best, and I think about the colors, I don't know why. The music is from a game called Stellar Blade, which is made by a studio which also made Nikke, which is also a game with really good music. And I think about patterns. Visual or auditory? Maybe both. Visual. There's a lot of patterns on it. On the references, you can see like you can see the clouds, they have like a certain way that they squiggle. And it's very different than the clouds that you'll see squiggle on Earth, because the clouds on Jupiter are actually hyper compressed gases, right? So they form the squiggles because some gas gets pushed and then slows down, and then the other gas behind it gets pushed into it, so then it curves, and then that keeps going until it's all jumbled up. At least that's what I'm imagining it as. I need to fix this part a bit with some, maybe some dark blue actually. Black and mix it in with the Never buying paint from these guys again. Let me show you why. So, these are their paint tubes. I bought this a really long time ago on sale. That's pretty much the only reason I bought it. But the paint inside the tube at the top always dries out because for some reason, I don't know why it was designed like this, but this part here breaks off. I don't know if that's a feature or a defect, because technically, technically you can push, you can screw it even harder, right, and push that whole tube through. So maybe it's assuming that, you know, some artists, maybe they want to use the whole tube in one sitting, so that's what that's there for. I don't know. That's the only reason I can think of. But oh crap, did I no, okay. Thought I messed my shirt. I'm looking for a tweezer. Where is it? Okay. Because if you don't clean the top of this, it becomes like a barrier that pushes back up into the thing. I should probably not do this on top of my painting, because what if I squeeze it a little bit and paint just flies out? Oh yeah, how about those 13 or so year old paints? Yeah, I have to think of something to do specifically with those. But they're still like, their consistency, from what I checked, I only checked one tube, so I assume it's the same for the rest of them. But the consistency of the paint is like more or less the same. It's still kind of watery compared to like higher quality paint. But I have to think of something to do with them. Okay. This thing is doomed. Should probably tape the top or something. Or maybe I should solder it. Because it's plastic, so it will technically melt back on top of it. Alright, I'll do that later though. It's just gonna melt whenever melt whatever canvas you put on them. Yeah, maybe. So I'll make sure I'll use some cheap canvas, which is most of my canvas, but I could use one of those small ones and maybe do a figure, maybe? Let me see what colors are here. It could be like a limited palette exercise, because the colors that I have to work with are like these. So like browns, reds, and some oranges. And then these. So I have to think of something that works with those colors. I don't know how I didn't realize this was you. Oh, hey. Hey, Oak, how you doing? Certainly a toughie. I guess there's like deserts, but landscapes, like that sounds annoying. You don't like deserts? You don't like dessert? Well, to draw them, if I had to guess. What probably would like get on my nerves if I were to draw a desert is like the lack of stuff in the desert. Like maybe there's cactuses and I'd probably have to throw an animal or something in there, like a vulture or a lizard, snake maybe. Deserts are for nerds. I adore deserts. Point proven. I would have thought Kiwi hated deserts because it's the opposite of water. I'm doing good. You? I'm doing good as well. That also looks amazing. Yeah, the I don't know if you were there for the explanation, the lore behind this painting, but it's actually something that I started and abruptly stopped, quit, rage quit over 10 years ago. Because it was one of my assignments for the end of high school art class, and basically it's what decided it's what made me decide that I'm not gonna do color. If you saw the last stream, you would see what it looked like beforehand. But it basically is yeah, that's the lore behind it. So since I'm more familiar with color now, I feel like I can actually do it. And that's actually worked out, so it only took me 10 years. Yeah, that's the story behind this painting. Sorry, I got distracted and had to go back for the explanation. How do you rage quit art? Isn't it supposed to be peaceful? I maybe it's supposed to be peaceful, but for me, art is war. For me, it's like a struggle of trying to get what I have in my head out of my head. So, yeah, I know like some people they do it for a more therapeutic-ish kind of self-expression, I guess. But for me, it's like I guess like I'm more obsessed with the technical side of it. Art is a war, and I am losing. Art is War, written by Sun Tzu. Oh, hey, hey, Blue. What are you having for breakfast? That's why I don't do art. My hands don't do what my brain sees. That's why you should do art, because you would develop the techniques that you need to express what's in your brain. It's kind of like any method of expression in that regard. You need learn how to write and the vocabulary to use, a sentence structure, etc., to self-express with language, right? And then there's a whole other mechanic of language for the visual arts. But yeah, it's a matter of practice and interest, of course. Everyone can do it. Beach and Dampfnude. 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 Okay. I will Google that. Oh, it's not a noodle. It's a it's a bread thing. A sweet. A pastry. I thought it was damp noodles. Dumpling-esque. Yeah. If they say damp noodle, isn't it like in your head you immediately hear damp noodle? That's too much work. I'd much rather run around on all fours playing with my niece or watch you. Well, it's playing with your niece, that's fair. Wait, no, she's turning 1 on the 11th, where she was born yesterday. Kids really do grow fast. It's because of how quickly they develop actually in those years, right? I like it a lot. Oh, the Dampfnudeln, yeah. Sweet dumpling. God, I'm hungry. I'm gonna probably actually try to make some ramen. I guess it's translated word for word to steam noodle. Yeah. That's what it sounded like. Like, if you were to take a German word and sound it out in English. What I missed? Not much. I pretty much got the outside here completed. Or more or less completed. What's left to do is probably very fine detail work that is not even really going to show up much on stream. So I'll do a little bit just to hit the 3-hour mark, and then I'm gonna call it. It's such details as getting like a lighter layer of blue around these parts to get it to blend in, I guess, with the back. I could use some more yellow-orangish clouds, like around the border of the orange, so maybe I'll do that. That will actually be more noticeable on stream. I'll do that first. Oh yeah, I accidentally fell asleep. I swear she's already taken her first steps and has Semi started talking. I know they say they grow up fast, but damn, Yvonne, stop crying. No, but I'm not going to that. Stella, I have drank an energy drink and Red Bull. I ain't sleeping for a good bit. So I guess you guys are staying up for the 4th. Well, I guess it's technically the 5th now, but... I quite like top left. Might just be the lighting, but still, yeah, it's very white. Like it washed out a lot of the color, and it's looking very bright. That's it's actually yellowish on the canvas. So I'm gonna have to like throw more white over it, but first I need to add the blues, lighter blues around the edges of the swirls. I think I need to add a little bit of orange in this mix. Yeah, I think this color will be fine. That's the 5th for me. It's the 5th too. Technically the 5th. Not me scrolling for Therian/furry lives while you paint in the bottom right corner of my screen. I would never do such a crime. You're Therian same, still you live in the same time zone as my extended family. Therian is a Therian a chimera essentially? Or this is a term I'm not familiar with. Chimera, chimera, chimera. Therians are like people who think they should have been born animal. Oh, I see. It's like furries, basically. Not really. You feel spiritually connected to them. Oh, so there's like different ways of relating, or what's it called? Degrees. Yeah, Furry's a cosplayer. I only know the term because I used it in something that I was writing in a piece of lore for some characters that had emergent animal-ish attributes. They're basically shapeshifters. That's like the basic way to explain it. Oh no, my camera. Okay, I guess. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I hit something with my hand when I went to adjust the camera. But it doesn't need to roll more. I think I have enough footage from it. A Therian is someone who identifies a non-human animal on every level except physical through involuntary experiences. Not a furry is a choice. Therianthropy isn't. See, I see. So tired. Should go to sleep then. My stream's almost done, so you wouldn't be missing much. Unless you're gonna stay up to watch someone else and then continue the chain reaction. Not going to sleep. Alright. Have more streams to watch. Yes, exactly as I thought. Voluntary experiences include shifts. You become the animal, not physically, and instincts. If you want, I'll go into detail about shifts. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know anything about this, so it'd be interesting to hear. So like both of you guys? Is it connected to I remember there's some something else. It was called Otherkin. I don't know if it's connected to that or not. Or if that's... I think there was like mythological stuff stuff with that. Maybe that one's the one that went too far. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and explain it. My shifts are reliving my past and how I died, and it's more like that. Otherkin slash Therians are whack, same as people that self-diagnose with rare mental disorders. This is where I wish I had the restream bot so I could have you guys retweet, or not retweet, repost to each other and just argue about it while I paint. That would have been funny. So okay, shifts can include phantom and mental. Phantom shifts are where you feel a limb for your stereotype, the animal you're connected to, and you can gain abilities slash better hearing slash sight. And yes, there's otherkin. Oh, voluntary experiences also include past lives. Do it. Mental shifts are where you become the animal mentality. The reason I can't do it still is because Twitch, they have in their policy, which essentially their TOS states that it's other site activity in your live stream or something like that that they don't allow, because they only recently allowed streamers to multi-stream. Before that they didn't allow it. That's why a lot of streamers who stream on Twitch don't stream on YouTube. When they stream on Twitch, they can do it now, but they weren't able to do it before. Huey is like, oh my god, that's literally not real. Huey, you can argue with them on YouTube. But otherwise it's on YouTube. It's like contained, I guess. Kiwi, why are you saying that? I'm just gonna voice you guys while I try to finish this last bit here. Alright, time to get you banned for HP. Jesus. Are they a protected group? Not yet, I don't think. Unless you're unless you're thinking of some different words. Come here, Kiwi, I want to fight you. No fighting. Otherkin slash Therian has no mental medical recognition. There's a lot of online groups that have interesting ideas. I don't really know anything about the research. There's another group that does like what's it called? Tulpa stuff? I think it was Tulpa, the term. Thought forming and stuff like that. And I only learned about it through analog horror community. There's like something called Greylock. And I think that whole thing is the horror of thought forming. Oh shit, she's here. A movie that's done nothing but harm to the medical health community, further damaging those that suffer from delusions. The anthropy really can be in denial all you want. At the end of the day, most antis become fairies anyways. I will die on this hill. Delusions should never be enabled and only further harm those that suffer. Did they block me? I'm not seeing the comments. I don't think they blocked you. They're still kind of responding. I don't know. The only harm has been done is bad comments from people like you. Blocks them cutely. Oh crap, it's 3. Well, I'll give you guys 5 minutes to settle your debate slash differences. And then I'll probably end stream and go eat something. Not the fighting music in the background. YouTube being whacked in, not my mental illness or the knowledge slash experience I have, you are spreading harmful ideology, and any specialist would tell you the same. I think there's an ad break on Twitch. This section here needs some more, maybe like very vague clouds. I think it's gonna dry lighter though. Oh, hey. Hey, Artemation. What's up? There's a little debate, there's a little war going on. Don't be alarmed. But either way, how you doing? Oh, I can't stay long. I'm going to the show thing with like roller coasters. Oh, amusement park. You're going there. Have a good time. Yeah, this is close to me wrapping up anyway, so you didn't really miss much. I basically just did most of the swirly stuff, and I'm close to completing it. So yeah, have a nice day at the amusement park. See if I can get this to like. Okay, no, I'm gonna make something fall. I'll leave it the way it is here. I put out way too much blue, so I'm gonna try to use it out sooner than later. I'll put this to dry, and I'm gonna check what you guys have been saying. Before I end stream, I'll just read this out. Imagine taking haters online seriously. I stated enabling delusions is harmful and leads to really bad shit. We're not harming people, like we run around on all fours. How the hell is that harming people? You are actually a child with the reading comprehension of an ape that chugs lead paint, dear lord. Typos. Okay. That's the theory and debate. I think that's how that's how it's concluded, more or less. And I'm probably gonna end. I think maybe on Twitch I'll check if there's someone to raid because there's like 6 people. Let me quickly do that. Thank you. Which has man, I hate when it does this. It doesn't show me the names, so I have to go to following, and then I have to go to live, and I have to scroll. And I have to be disappointed that there's no one here that I am comfortable raiding to yet, because I don't really know them. And yeah, that's how it goes. So, I'll end stream. Hey Ray Rose, no. No. Ray Rahu has to go and eat some noodles. Can you guys stop arguing? Don't worry. Stream has ended. Yeah, I think I'll stream tomorrow and I'll be able to stream longer if I do so. I don't know if I'll start another painting or what exactly I'll do just yet, but I should be able to stream longer then. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, have a good night.